Hello everybody and welcome back to TMG Trades, the best place on YouTube to be getting your up-to-date Bitcoin and cryptocurrency analysis. And well, what an amazing day so far. Let me show you what our current trades are looking like from yesterday's video. And they're not even with what I would call exorbitant amounts of money. We've just called it perfectly. It's been amazing. Anyway, so this is what Bitcoin's price is doing right now, but we're going to get onto that in just a second. First of all, time to look at our current open trades on my very kind of greasy screen from all these finger marks that I've left. But this is what we're left with in terms of our current open trades. The Bitcoin trade from yesterday is now $41,600 in profit. I've already taken $13,600 of profit on that. The Ethereum trade is now $24,000 in profit. The Bitcoin trade is now $6,000 in profit. This Ethereum trade is now $18,000 in profit. Solana, $10K. Shiba, $2K. And Polkadot, $1K. So overall, what a crazy 24 hours. It's above 100K right there in terms of profit that I've taken today. So it's been a fantastic day, undoubtedly. But the real question is, what comes next for Bitcoin? It's okay making this money, but do I intend on taking it now? There's a plan to leave the positions open. From a kind of big sensible point of view, it makes sense to take some profits right now. So I will be taking some profits at these levels here around $44,000. However, if we continue rallying to the upside, as I'll show you in a second, I will be adding back to my positions, bringing up the average price that I paid for my positions right here. So let me show you the prices of which we are averaged in at currently, and then let me tell you where I'm going to take them to, essentially. So on Bitcoin, on this Bitcoin trade right here, you can see my entry price is 41,600. The current price is 44,000. I think that I can take this as high as around 42,000 without sweating it all that much. In terms of Ethereum, I'm probably just going to leave this one. In terms of this Bitcoin one, I'll probably just leave it. This Ethereum one, because it's a smaller trade right now, I'll probably double the size of it, which will bring up my average entry to around the same level of this. But essentially, when trading these kind of markets, what you want to do is make sure you've got some buffer. You always want to make sure there's some buffer between you and Bitcoin dropping by 5%. So when you're already in profit at these stages, for me, I don't like to close the entire position, because from a fundamental point of view, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to close the whole position, because as soon as you close the whole position, that's it. It's next time you enter the position, you can no longer average in anymore. And if Bitcoin is to go into one of these parabolic rallies in like we've seen in the past, which it could well do, according to the data that I'm about to show you, which is very exciting data. But if that happens, it's always better off just dollar cost averaging in on the dip. So wait for Bitcoin to dip by $1,000 or so, and then buy back in and keep averaging down, essentially. So you don't buy in at the top, you wait for it to dip a little bit, and then you buy more, because if we're in that parabolic phase of the market, well, things are about to get very exciting. Anyway, when it comes to analyzing the current price of Bitcoin right now, this is what Bitcoin is looking like. We're trading within this channel right here. If we had to get rejected at the $44,000 level, which to be honest, I wouldn't say that I don't expect, it is quite possible. It's quite likely that we'll drop pretty hard at that point in time, possibly as low as these levels right here. Now, these levels right here would be around $42,500 at the very worst, meaning that at the very worst, in my opinion, from this stage right here, Bitcoin could drop, what is that in terms of percentage? Around 2.5%. So to be honest, we're not really looking at any major downside right now for Bitcoin. To be honest, I'm favoring a break of $44,000 around maybe 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. this evening. Why do I say that? Well, it tends to be that if you are going to break a level, it tends to happen when you have markets opening and closing. That tends to be the time when the UK market closes, everyone closes their positions. But this is what's exciting right now. The more popular position in cryptocurrency is the short position, which is why I'm expecting a breakout upon market close. Because if you have a more popular position being the short position and people are closing the more popular position, essentially, it means the market's price is going to go up because there are more people currently short than there are long. And in order to close a short position, you have to buy back into the market. And if you have to buy back into the market at the end of the day's trading, you see where it's coming from. Anyway, let's go and analyze Bitcoin's price on a more macro time frame by dropping down now to the 15-minute chart and assessing the indicators. This is bearish. This is not looking great. So if we go over now to the 1-hour chart and assess the indicators again, this is bullish. This is bullish. So on the slightly higher time frames, these are looking okay. I would also like to point out that Bitcoin seems to be bouncing off and breaking through, using these moving averages as levels of which we break out of, come down, retest, break out of again after hitting it, coming down, retest, bounce again. So I would say that these moving averages on the 1 hour time frame right now, the 50-hour and the 100-hour moving averages are proving to be quite good indicators. So if we do come back down and we do happen to test this moving average again, I'll be placing a very large long position in expectation that we bounce straight back to the upside. Ultimately, the market is looking very bullish right now, not gonna lie. So entry and exit levels anyway when it comes to trading both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's go through those and then we can wrap up today's video. So first of all, the entry level for entering a Bitcoin trade right now would be a significant break of $44,000. And to be honest, what I would be expecting at that stage would be that we break as high as this resistance level that I've drawn in the past, and we come up, and this is at $45,000. If we break $45,000, I will quadruple the size of my long position, because a break of $45,000 will mean like the sky's the limit at that point in time. 48 is pretty much written in. So from my perspective, a break of these levels is quite highly likely. When it comes to what Bitcoin is doing right now, we are forming this W formation. The W reversal pattern is also a very, very bullish reversal pattern. So overall, I'm thinking that Bitcoin is looking fantastic. When it comes to the downside on Bitcoin, the levels of which to watch on the downside for Bitcoin would be a break below $42,500, which would be around these levels right here. Break below $42,500 probably means it will come down and retest the bottom of this trading range, and just continue trading within this trading range until we either break to the downside, which is terrible news, or break to the upside, which is fantastic news. When it comes to Ethereum right now, this is the current, or should be, no, this is the Bitcoin chart. This is the current Ethereum chart. On the current Ethereum chart, this is the analysis from yesterday's video, just an arrow pointing up. And it was 100% correct. You can't say it was wrong. I'm so tempted to punch the screen, by the way. I think it'd be so funny just to like punch the screen in a video. No one would expect that. Maybe I should do it right now. That would become as a surprise, wouldn't it? Anyway, when it comes to the way that indicators are looking right now, the MACD is looking pretty topped out. The RSI is looking pretty topped out on the 1 hour. But really for Ethereum, the main thing, because we've already analyzed the price of Bitcoin, really what we need to do is analyze the price of Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And that is on this chart right here. We're looking for a test of this level right here. And as far as I'm concerned, Ethereum versus Bitcoin right now is looking really, really bullish, especially, I think on the daily, is it? Yeah, the daily is looking really, really nice right now. So if we go down and we look at the MACD, you've got bullish MACD, bullish RSI. I think this is this is a bullish divergence as well, because you have declining price but rising RSI. So they have a bullish divergence as well on Ethereum versus Bitcoin on the daily chart, and that would mean that in theory we should hit this level right here. So I think Ethereum, to be honest, has still got more space in it to the upside. I'm longing everything right now. I will take some profits. I'm going to wait for key resistance levels and support levels to break before making any kind of significant changes to the plan here. And I want to know what you're going to do, by the way. If you haven't already, slap a like on today's video. Would sincerely appreciate it. Trying to hit 1,000 likes on every video from here on out. So slap a like on it. Thank you very much. But if you have enjoyed today's video as well, you know what to do. Sometimes I lose my point because I don't cut these videos. So what am I saying right now? I don't know. But if you do want to join a giveaway, by the way, that I'm doing for $2,500, click the link in today's video description. $2,500 is going to one lucky subscriber. And maybe we'll do it a few times, to be honest, because, you know, it's been a good few days. But on that note, guys, I want to know what you think is going on with the markets. Comment your thoughts in the comment section below and have a great day. Deuces.